Hi.
Okay. So what you have learned so far? If you are given the area of a rectangle, can you find the area of a triangle?
Pardon?
If you know the area of a rectangle, can you find the area of a triangle? One triangle.
Yes.
So let's say the total area of a rectangle is 20, and I want you to find the area of the lower triangle. Can you find that?
Yes.
Is gonna be half of the like the area of the rectangle is given, and if we half it, it's gonna be the area of a triangle. So it's something like that. If the area of the rectangle is length into width, and if we half it, that's gonna be the area of the triangle, right?
Yeah.
And that's how the formula was developed here, like this. That's not a good example. Let's go through the book. Like the base and the length, base and the height. You can name it differently. So this could be length and width, and if you multiply them here, you would get the area of the rectangle. Area of the rectangle, and if you just half it, you would get the area of the triangle. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, something like this. You know that this total is the area of the rectangle, and if you just half it, you would get the area of the triangle. So in other words, now we have different names. So this length has become height, and this width has become base.
Okay.
So let's try to apply this concept here. So if you want to find the area of this triangle, like example 11a, so you multiply the lower side base with the height and just half it.
Okay.
So if you can see here, the base is 6, the height is 5, and you just half them, and you would get the area of the triangle. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. Can you find the area of this triangle? You can invert this picture. You can look this picture as this. Maybe other way. Let's invert it. Yeah, the base is 4 centimeters. The height is 3 centimeters, and we don't care about this hypotenuse for now. So what do you think? What's going to be the area of this triangle?
12.
Divided by, you multiply the base and the height, and then you half them. Because if you don't half it, it's going to be the area of the rectangle, not triangle.
Okay.
Because there are two triangles in a rectangle, that's why we just want to know the one triangle only. Area of this question 1. And the answer the answer I want is like this. I am gonna give you an example. If I say what's the area of this triangle, you need to say that its area is gonna be 8 base multiply height divided by 2. That's the answer. I don't want it as 24 divided by 2 is 12. I don't want that one. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So just multiply the base. Just say 9 base multiplied by height divided by 2. Okay? It's going to be 9 multiplied by 4 divided by 2.
It would be
Base
15.
multiplied by
Base
height.
15.
Yeah. multiplied by height 6. So 15 multiplied by height divided by 2. Okay. So you can say 15 multiplied by 6 divided by 2. So what do you think about the question 4?
Uh, 11 multiplied by 4 divided by 2.
Perfect. So it's a base height divided by 2. And what do you think about question 5?
15 by 7 divided by 2.
Perfect. And question number 6.
10 multiplied by 4 divided by 2.
Perfect. So it's like the formula is base multiplied by height over 2. So in other words, now we can develop our own shortcuts. That's half of each. Okay? So we can say half of BH. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Now this is gonna be your shortcut for this formula. If I say what's gonna be the area of the triangle, you can say half of BH. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So if you apply this formula, this numerical example, what's gonna be the area? What's gonna be the area of this triangle? The last question here. Half of
BH.
yeah, B 16 and H is 5. Perfect. And then you can use your calculator and mind it. There is gonna be product first, and then you would be dividing it. Use calculator with brackets. Okay, so there was a part about our rectangles, triangles, but you might have seen that the questions that we were solving so far were all related to the right angle triangles. We have gone through the areas, perimeters, rectangles, and squares. So let's see if you can find a perimeter of a triangle. So what do you think? What's gonna be the perimeter of this rectangle?
Next time I'm going to hear what you say.
Adding all the sides, right? It's gonna be adding. Yeah, okay, let's make a rectangle in our mind, a triangle. So we can say that the base side is just like A, B, and C. If you add A, B, and C, you would get the perimeter. Remember that perimeter is the boundary around a shape, right? So the perimeter for this triangle is gonna be, we can start from here. That is A plus 3 plus 8.54. Okay. That's gonna be the perimeter. You don't have to calculate it here. So what do you think? What's gonna be the perimeter of the question? 9.
9 plus 4 plus 9.85.
Perfect. And what do you think? What's gonna be the perimeter of this question? 8.
16 plus 5 plus 16.76.
Perfect. And okay. So Lane, if I have isosceles triangle here, equilateral, let's call it equilateral triangle. by equilateral triangle, I mean all the sides are equal to each other, and if I give you the length of one side only, that is 3 meters. What do you think? What's going to be the perimeter of this equilateral triangle?
They give us the length of one side.
Yeah, because in equilateral triangle, all sides are equal and all the angles are equal as well. That's going to be the property of the equilateral triangle. All sides and all angles are equal to each other. Okay, so now it is time for the quiz. Are you ready for the quiz? I think so. You're right. You're ready. So this is a rectangle, right? And this. So what do you think? What's the difference between these two diagrams?
All sides in a square are the same, and
Perfect. So I'm gonna
in a
write
rectangle.
Yeah, all sides are equal. Perfect. And in rectangle.
In the rectangle,
Okay. Oh, I just want to mention one thing. The right side is opposite to the left side, and top side is opposite to the bottom side.
Okay.
Yeah. Rectangle, opposite sides are equal to each other.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be that was worth observing this property. Let me repeat it. In rectangles, opposite sides, whether it is left and right or maybe upside or the lower side, opposite sides are equal to each other. In square, all sides are equal to each other. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see about the angles. Now you need to tell me the difference between these two diagrams in terms of angles. Yeah. What's the difference in terms of angles of between a rectangle and a square?
They both consist of right angles.
Perfect. Perfect. Wonderful. Yeah, there is no difference in terms of angles because whether it is a square, all the angles are 90, or it is a rectangle, all the angles are 90. Okay. So only difference is the measurement of the length of the opposite sides in the rectangle. So in rectangle, whether it is lower side, upper side, or right side, left side, they are gonna be the same. Not all of them. Okay.
Okay.
So there was about our measurements of rectangles or maybe triangle or maybe a square. So that is the summary for today. And the perimeter of a triangle is gonna be the sum of all the sides, like A, B, C, first side, second side, third side, and the area is gonna be base, half of the base and H for the triangle. Okay.
Okay.
So we have covered these three shapes: triangle, squares, and their perspective, respectively, their perimeter and the areas. So next time in our next class, I want you to make a formula sheet or maybe like A4 size page, and make some columns and some rows. So we would be covering in our next sessions like parallelogram, rhombus, and trapezoid. And we are not going to cover this last one. So if you have covered these two basics, like the rectangle is the basic of all of them. So I want you to not to forget the area and the perimeter of the rectangle at any cost. Then you would be able to find all other formulas. You can deduce the formulas from the rectangle one. Okay. Okay. So do you want to do some more exercise?
Sure.
So okay. So what are your comments about these? What we have learned so far? What you find the most interesting formula, the most easy formula or most difficult formula?
I don't think that any of them are difficult.
Okay, if this is the choice, you have these 6 formulas like these. What's gonna be your favorite formula?
The square.
The square one. And may I know why? I think because it is the easiest one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. You were adding something here. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna have some lighter questions here. So just remember these few names. Tri means 3. So if you have any shape that has 3 sides, we are gonna call it triangle. And if you have a diagram that has 4 sides, we are gonna call it quadrilateral. Quad. That means 4 sides, just like square and a rectangle. Okay.
Okay.
And if you have a pentagon, penta means 5. So you would have 5 edges, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, something like that. If it has 5 sides, we're gonna call it pentagon. Okay. And hexa means 6, hepta means 7, octa means 8, nano means 9, and deca means 10. Okay. Yeah, just have try to memorize them here. I would say go in order. Like you can start from the triangle: tri, quad, penta, hexa, hepta, octa, nano, nona. They have nonagon. Yeah, deca. Can you after you can take some minutes and just give me the countings instead of saying 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can say tri, quad, penta, hexa, hepta, octa, nano, or nona. Are you done with that?
What did you want me to do?
I want you to just see this here. So that's gonna be called types of polygon, and if we have a polygon with one side, it's gonna be called a unigon, something like that. And if I just increase the number, you see, it's gonna be when you have let's start it from tri. So how many sides are there?
3.
So we're gonna call it triangle. Okay. And if you have 4 sides, we're gonna call it quadrilateral. And if you have 5, we're gonna call it pentagon. And this is gonna be the hexagon. And this is gonna be the 7-sided or 7-angled diagram is gonna be called heptagon and hectagon and nanogon and decagon. Okay? Yeah. So, are you ready for the quiz?
Yep.
So, can you give me the numbers from 2 to 10 in the Latin prefixes form? You ask me a question. Okay, if you ask me what's going to be the Latin prefixes countings, I would say by closing my eyes: bi, tri, quad, penta, hexa, hepta, octa, nano, deca. Okay? It's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay?
Okay.
So, can you give me the counting in Greek? What do you call the Greek prefixes? Starting from tri up to the deca. Yeah, be quick, Lane. Bi, tri, quad, penta, hexa, hepta, octa, nano, deca. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's try once again. Yeah. From tri to deca.
Tri, quad, penta, hexa, hepta, octa, nona, deca.
Perfect. So, okay, now I'm gonna ask you random questions. What is tri? Tri 3?
Triangle.
No, like tri means 3.
Oh, 3,
Quad,
4,
penta,
5,
hexa,
6,
hepta,
7,
octa,
8,
nano,
9,
deca.
10.
Okay. So now it's gonna be the third round. Tri. What is tri?
Do you want me to say the number or
No,
the
just say
shape?
yeah, the number, only the numbers.
And it's 3.
4. If I say the number in English numbers, you would say the Greek one. If I say the Greek one, you would say the number in English. Okay.
Okay.
So 4,
Quad,
penta,
5,
hexa,
6,
7,
hepta,
octa,
8,
9,
nona,
deca.
10.
Perfect. So, and I think the last one is I need to add is here uni. Uni means 1. That's a missing one. Okay. So if I say uni means 1, bi means 2, tri 3, quad 4, penta 5, hexa 6, hepta 7, octa 8, nano 9, and deca 10. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna help you a lot. That's what you have learned. It's gonna help you in chemistry. It's gonna help you in mathematics and many other fields in the rest of your classes. Okay. So tomorrow there is no assignment for you, but the only assignment I can give you is that try to memorize these formulas. By learning how these are developed, you would get through all of them. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Did you have any questions for me?
No.